Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns offense will get the first possession of the game.
That's fast, big, and strong.
Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
Win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence. To get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. You want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on this.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle.
Working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs, and having that conversion this early in the game.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was
settled for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice...
Off he goes! And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these players.
Some X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Dukes! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
We've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working that. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. And wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Puts him in the spinner and moves on. Give him 6. Touchdown, Longhorns! On the move. At the 35, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not looking to pass. It's Evans. And that
Quickly get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end, that speed off the edge?
He's got it. On the move at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one.
If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, David.
And if this offense getting penetration, first
Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line.
Well, second and goal that time, and instead of turning around and giving it to Mr. Dependable, you just let your quarterback do it himself. Up front, everybody's got to get low. It's low man wins. They're able to get a surge, and the quarterback plows in for the touchdown.
Defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
it's going no momentum. You got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways,
back to pass. It's Manning. Pressure coming. And the third. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time. It's loose. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
average runner on the outside, you got to give him a little bit of a chew.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch. You can mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, James Madison. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Wide receiver shows motion. The give on the inside.
They run offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest. It's so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall. Looking downfield, it's Manning. They're bringing heat. Coming after him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the points on the board before the break. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Little touch pass to the receiver. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. At the 35, he's loose. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And
the quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage.
The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Chunked it away just as he was hit. 3-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It's good. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. Let's go to the studio now. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Still on his feet at the 30, they do on second. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Good match on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing order, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Quick completion on the out route. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
In the red zone, 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Dukes! They take the lead with the 6. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in.
From here. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Looking for room. It's Baxter. They are on 3rd down. He drops the throw. Good kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And look, obviously you would have...
Going with the ground game left. Standing at a 2nd and 2. They believe they can run right here. Good.
This game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense.
That type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires into traffic, picked off. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
They ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops.
Football, make sure you get some points.
He's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to.
The receiver decided maybe to adjust the route. Oh.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete.
Hey, you're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
And
premium for this offense.
Pocket starts to collapse. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions and you got to
get off the field on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they're really starting to threaten as they lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Open space at the 25. And the ball squirted out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
Well, and you don't want to make it interesting, right? You got a 2-possession lead. You want to go out there, take care of the football, cough it up. The coaches are going to be very, very ticked off. The defense now, they'll make them earn it all the way down the field. Let that clock run out.
A little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 40. Looking to throw it again. Getting some heat. And the defense from the gun wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And he'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.